She caused her own kidnapping so she could write a book about it. Hannah Potts lived with her family in Indiana on a farm. On the night of July 23rd, 2020, Hannah told her mom that she was unable to fall asleep, but that she was going to go out for a walk and take some photos of the farm animals, so she took her phone and left. The next morning, her family discovered that she never made it back home, so they checked her Facebook account and saw a chilling video that she had posted. Once they play the video, Hannah is saying, "Mom, where are you? Something bad happened last night when I was taking photos of the animals. A black man appeared out of nowhere. He grabbed me and put me in a brown truck. I'm in a room. You need to tell police I love you and tell Dad I love him too." Once Hannah's family saw this video, they warned the police about what was going on, and they started to investigate and even got help from the FBI. In just a few hours, Hannah's video started to go viral, and it seemed like media all over the country was covering Hannah's case. A bunch of people helped to volunteer look for Hannah, and Hannah's family was also posting this all over social media, hoping someone knew where Hannah was. The FBI was able to track Hannah's phone, and they discovered some interesting things. First was that in the early morning of her kidnapping, there was a mobile phone tower about 3 kilometers away from her home when they first got a signal from her phone. Hannah had posted that Facebook video around 6 in the morning, and by that time she was already kidnapped, so if her phone was connected to that tower, she was somewhere near her home. They were also trying to figure out why Hannah decided to post a 6-minute video onto her Facebook instead of calling 911. But the FBI continued to investigate. Sometimes people think differently when they're in a stressful situation. As for the local police, they were desperately looking for a black man with a brown truck as described in that video, but they weren't able to find anyone with those characteristics in that area. So the next step for police was to review Hannah's life to see if someone had been watching her. Thanks to this, they learned that before Hannah's disappearance, she was in contact with 34-year-old Maria Hopper, and she only lived a kilometer away from her home. Investigators went to go speak with Maria, and she stated that she did know Hannah, but the last time she saw her was a couple of days before her disappearance, so investigators felt like they were coming to another dead end. But everything changed once they realized that Hannah had posted this video near Maria's home. On July 26, Maria was interviewed again, and she insisted on what she had said before. Her boyfriend, 45-year-old Joshua Thomas, was also in the home, and he stated he had no idea where Hannah was. After this conversation, police asked Maria if they could take a look around her house, and at first they didn't notice anything out of the ordinary until they saw some stairs leading to a basement. Once Maria saw that police were interested in going inside of the basement, she tried to tell them that there was nothing in there, it was just junk, but she was lying. Once they went inside of that basement, they saw that there was a different type of plywood, and it was covering another entrance inside of the basement. Once they removed it, they saw Hannah, and she had shackles on her ankles and handcuffs on her right hand. But Hannah ended up admitting that she was never kidnapped. She was there on her own free will. Hannah, Maria, and Joshua were taken to the police station, and they had admitted that Hannah had planned this all, and she was just looking for her 2 friends to help. Hannah admitted to investigators that she was writing a book and planned to be kidnapped so that she could feel inspired, so that she could know what real victims feel like. For her, Maria and Joshua were the only characters in her story that were able to help her. Hannah stated to make everything feel more realistic, they beat her in the basement, brought her food and drinks, and also broke her phone so that police could not track her. The video that was uploaded to Facebook was pre-recorded, and she practiced for a week to make it perfect. Once the truth was revealed, Hannah's family apologized to everyone who helped in the search for basically wasting their time. In September of 2020, the 3 were released on bail, and Hannah had pled guilty to false kidnapping. She was sentenced to 1 year of parole and has to complete 120 hours of community service.